What's going on, people? Happy Monday. We are up in here. What's going on, people? Happy Monday. We are up in here. Turn that down. Alright, now we can get this thing started. Alright, cool. So, going to try something different today. A little bit different. We're going to attempt to do a cave mission. Alright, let's grab the Cuddy Black, and I'm hoping that we don't get nuked on the pad. And this is how we're starting the day, with a crash to desktop. That's how we're starting the day off. Ay, ay, ay. Brutal, brutal, brutal. We didn't get nuked by players, we got nuked by Star Citizen itself. Sig don't like me. Guess there was the A1 drama I missed. Usually don't care for YouTube drama, but it was funny. Yeah. So what I've been hearing is that he's done that multiple times in the past. Like, that's not the first time that he's accused somebody of cheating that he couldn't beat. Like, he has a history of being a bad sport. And to be honest, like, the glaive is like a glass cannon, right? It has a lot of power, it has a lot of speed, but it's fragile. So you're going against a Scorpius and a glaive, it's already a bad idea. That's not a fight that I would try to win, you know? Especially in a glaive. And I can kind of see it too, right? Especially like the way that he came out and he defended Morph, talking about playing the fool, you know? And then people are gonna have bad takes, right? People are gonna have bad takes. I'm eventually one day, I get on this platform, I talk long enough, I'm gonna have a bad take about something, right? But you just can't openly go and accuse people of cheating. Like, that's fucked up.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following locations. Please visit us again. Stand by.
Everything's blue. Good. Alright, I want to do something. I want to grab another medium backpack just in case we get an opportunity to get a lot of Dolivine.
Hi, welcome.
I didn't really want to weigh in on it because like I felt like there's no need for me to, especially like since I'm not like the best at combat. So I was gonna make a video about it, and I was like, nah. The guy who made the response to him already pretty much got him dead in the water. A1 admitted to, you know, his mistakes. So there's nothing else for me to really say about it. Only thing I'll say is A1 needs to be a good sport. Yeah. Like the other day, like when me and Winters were trying to do stuff at Jumptown against that org, and they were missile spamming us. Yeah, I complained about it. You know, and the reason I said something about it was because it's just like, you know, people don't have like enough flares. You know, and it's a good deterrence because it you know, it made us leave the area, right? We couldn't really fight back. But that doesn't change the fact that it is a cheap way to win, right? And I'll stand by that. Come on, just get me to the ship. Just get me to the ship. Gonna double check. Okay, we got everything cool. Well, they had ballistas, so they were shooting us with ballistas, and then they were spamming us with their other ships. Like, they weren't good fighters, but the fact that we had to consistently dodge missiles made the fight to where it's like, if we would have had like an A2 level of like countermeasures, we would have been fine. We probably would have been able to beat them. But because we didn't, and it's like, okay, we're not going to sit here and mainly dodge missiles because like that's like a recipe for disaster. So we just had to split. You know, I stand by I stand by the words that I said about the ballista needing an 1,000-meter targeting radius, because I think like the size 7 and the size 5 missiles that it carries should give that thing a huge EM signature.
Please visit again.
How's it obstruct? at the very least, but I just think it should have that anyway. Because right now, the kind of the meta is, and people know in the game, like, okay, we can just sit out here in ballistas, and it's going to be very hard for them to come find us, right? That's why I always said that, you know, there needs to be like an A-10 Warthog style plane that's designed to take out ground targets, you know? Hello, welcome, Lapley. Hope I'm saying that correctly. Welcome to the stream. Got the one Twitch viewer in here. Appreciate that. So I got 5 referrals. So that gave me an Argo something. An Argo. It gave me an Argo ship that I can use, right? So what I'm thinking about doing is upgrading that into a ship that I can give away for you guys. I think that'd be like a nice thing. I haven't done any giveaways yet, any ship giveaways. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, but the Harbinger is slow. And it's like, it doesn't fly well, especially in Atmo. Yeah, I gotta figure out what's a reasonable ship to give away. I think the A1 could be that ship, right? Because of its size 5 bombs. But they're going to have to make it to where we can actually target things on the ground. We can actually find things on the ground better. I think any ship should have the capability to find things on the ground. Should be that the A2 should have a very advanced radar system that can find ground targets. Like, oh, we can target and see things on the ground more than other ships because that's what our ship is here to do. Because the thing that I think about Jumptown now the most, when it comes to my mind, is really just wanting to take out those ballistas and the tanks, more so than just bombing the facility and bombing the ships on the outside. You know, but I doubt we'll get the A1 this year, or any Spirit ship this year. I'll be surprised if they come out this year. Yeah, Battlefield Bad Companies have a mechanic like that, to where you can shoot like tanks and helicopters with these lasers, and then as long as that laser's like on that target, whatever projectile you shoot at it will not miss. As long as it's within the range, it won't miss. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the Galaxy. I feel like it's another Carrack, you know? But I guess that's more because I more prefer combat ships as opposed to ships like the Carrack. But I see like the point of them. I see that they are very necessary. You know, they really want to push the multi-role stuff, so I get that. But for me, it's like, as soon as I see there's not a combat variant, I'm no longer interested. What? They don't have gems anymore? Sick, what kind of shit is this? Don't tell me they just ruin cave missions. Dude, what the hell? I was shooting that dude like in the face. Oh, can I really not F his body? What? No, CIG, did you really just ruin this mission? Say it ain't so. Wow. Wow, this box is a freaking helmet box. Oh, there's only one piece of dolomite in here. Wow. And inventory's now bugged. Well, they need to fix that too. We need to be able to run while we reload. Right. Oh god, it crashed again. I'm gonna go back in this game and wind up being dead. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't kill that guy. No, not this shit. What's happening is crash to desktop is happening all the time. Oh, okay. Well, since that's not working, we're gonna go to live. There's like literally nothing I could do about that. I'll have to do a character reset again on my character and lose all the progress that I made in the PTU. Gotta load in live. Hopefully there's something to do in live. Yeah, that's like my dream car. That's like my next dream car that I want to buy within the next year, like year and a half. I already have the R33 GTR. A black on black R34 just looks so mean to me. Because everybody either wants like a Bayside Blue, the Sonic Silver, or they want the Midnight Purple 3. I want black on black. I go for a red one too, but those are starting to get popular, so a fully blacked out R34 GTR, that is definitely on the menu for me. My dream is a white R34 with the gold Volk wheels. Yes, that's a very clean spec. Finding a white R34 is easy. Did you copy my tags and put them in here? If the game sucks, you can feel free to go watch something else, if that's how you feel. We're not forcing you to be here. He copied the some stuff from my description of my video, all my keywords. He's putting them in the chat. Why? I don't know.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following.
The PTU didn't hold up. We crashed the desktop twice, and I couldn't get back in, so I'm on live right now. I was trying to do the cave mission, but it didn't work out. Unlucky today. Yeah, I'm just thinking it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Like it's gonna get really, really bad. And I think people just should hold on to their horses, I guess. And be prepared to take breaks from Star Citizen because the game's gonna get rough. Hopefully we get Starfield soon. That'll ease the pain a lot because it'll give people something to do, especially the space sim people.
are clear to launch.
But this is why I stream, so you guys don't have to go through the pain of trying to separate the PTU. You can just watch me do it and keep yourselves nice and stress-free.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Well, Crispy, the PTU is not stable. We just got kicked out. I'm probably going to do a character reset, because I'm getting that token error.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I had the expectation when, you know, they're talking about their new tech and server meshing and all this stuff, given what we already know about Star Citizen and the development of this game, to know that it's probably not going to be good in the onset. Wait for it. I think that's a good idea, and I feel the same way. I think things like need decomposition time. Like, the thing that I noticed when I was in the PTU was there was just trash everywhere, and I don't think that's a good look for the game going forward. Yeah, it's cool that you have persistence and things will stay, but I also think that like things like water bottles, medical gowns, you know, those things need despawn times. Well, they'll persist for a while, but over time, let's let them go away so the game's not just cluttered with shit everywhere. Because I remember I went to Area 18 the other day, and I came out of the elevator, and there's just water bottles just everywhere. I was just like, this is not good. You know, or if we're on Crusader, we don't need like a mountain of plushies by the ASOP terminals. Let those things decompose over time. You know, you can keep ships persistent as long as you want. Or they can just add a trash pickup game loop to where people pick up trash, you know, in the PU. Give somebody probation and be like, hey, you need to go pick up trash at the stations. Keep them all clean, you know? Something like that. That should like already be implemented though, Crispy. Like, that should be a part of the base tech for the replication layer, which they gave us. Yeah, they should. I agree with that. Wait for it. Yeah, why not?
Quantum travel complete.
It's the same thing that happens right now. Yeah, that needs to be a thing.
Quantum travel complete.
That needs to be a thing. Because, you know, it's like it's sketch. Like, if you want to give somebody a gun, you know, if it's somebody that you really don't know, you want to give them like a gun, you have to like go out of armistice and hope they don't fucking like rob you and shit. I want to be able to use my tractor beam in armistice zones. I want to be able to use my paramedical device in armistice zones. Like, there's so many things that I wish we can do in Star Citizen.
Quantum travel complete. Landing gear down.
Or like, hoping the ship doesn't eat it. I have no idea what I'm gonna do now because I may try to bomb people, but I have no idea what I'm gonna do now because the PTU is not working. I may just fuck around, find out. I don't know. This is live. The PTU, I got crashed the desktop twice, and the second time I got the JSON error, so I think I need to reset my PTU account. Right, but I think if I did it, people wouldn't show up because I think I have a reputation for bombing with the A2. And people generally aren't going to do ship meetups that are not in armistice zones. Yeah, but it's PTU, so kind of expected not to work right. Hopefully they get a patch in there this week. Yeah, you really can't experience any of that stuff because everything just kind of like not works. You know, you can't. And even like now with the cave missions that I was doing earlier, the Ninetales guys don't even have freaking loot on them. So you can't even take, you know, the gems and make money.
Engines on.
Yep,
Quantum travel.
that's exactly right.
Engaged.
Every single
Quantum
bug
travel
in the
complete.
PTU is related to
Landing
PS.
gear up.
This is what I said. Like, you know, this is the make or break patch for them. If they can't get this right, then you know it's gonna be a really rough year. It's gonna be very hard for them to recover if they can't get their basic PES tech to work right.
Quantum travel.
Because the tech from here is just gonna get more and more complicated,
Quantum travel
more and
complete.
more complex. It's not gonna be simple tech anymore. So they really have to get this one right.
Quantum travel engaged.
I don't know if that's PES related, stuck in seat, but I've never had that in the regular PU before.
Quantum travel complete.
This server's like ain't got that much people in it. Only 74 people in this server. I could easily see them putting more live events back into live
Quantum travel engaged.
while they work on the PTU.
Quantum travel complete.
I don't think we're gonna find many people out here today. Wait for it. Look. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that, but unfortunately, I don't have enough pull to even suggest it to CIG. But if enough players like say like, hey, we think it'll be better this way, maybe they'll change their tune. I don't know. everybody. I'm doing OPSEC training right now. I have to answer a question, a true false question about the discussion of wow. They really asked you that? I don't know. Well, OPSEC training usually is unclassified.
Travel engaged.
If you hit, was it like F11, and you go into inspect elements, and you like kind of like scroll down a little bit, like some of that coding in there will tell you like what the answers are. Like once you highlight over it, it'll tell you which one is wrong and which one is right. My other favorite feature in 3.18 is the organized names list. Should look for Jack. But yeah, I need to set his friend request. Depends on how it's set up. None of it have ongoing through PHP or JavaScript check for input answers. Oh, unless I'm missing some chat here. Yeah, there are a lot of non-space games, but a lot of games right now actually kind of suck, man. So I have to really find a game that really piques my interest.
Quantum travel complete.
I might get back on a set of Corsa. That's always an easy one to stream. Gonna have to remount my wheel, but that'll be alright. See if I can find some miners out here on Lyria.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, I think so too. And there's no jump town.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, it's in a very weird spot right now. Like, I literally don't know what to do. I could jump around and look for beacons. That's really about it.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged.
I see it. 2 days people just trying to get the Super Buggy Shark to 30K. Yeah, Starfield's a very different game. I think Starfield's Fallout 4 in space, probably with more bugs and up to 4 co-op players. Yeah, I don't think Starfield is gonna have any co-op in it. But I think playing Starfield, like in between like the bugginess of Star Citizen, will be a nice change of pace. That's the only thing that I'm saying about it personally. Like if you like playing space games and you get frustrated with Star Citizen, like you can go on to Starfield and kind of grind that out for a little bit, you know, and then once you get kind of bored of that, then you can come back to Star Citizen, and maybe they have fixed a couple of things here and there. I personally think Starfield's going to be great. I don't think unless they change something, unless they've changed something. The last I heard, that Starfield was not going to be online at all. The last that I heard, it's just going to be a single player campaign. Yeah, minus the multiplayer part. That's right. Yeah, I don't think it's like real competition, right? Because even like, let's just hypothetically say that Squadron was out, right? Squadron is more like a military space game, you know? It's more military based. This one is more like, I don't know, Starfield's just something. Starfield's more like an exploration type game. Yeah. Love the ship. It's so fast. Gets around quick. I did put the XL1 in it. Yep, sure did. Right now, Mason's Star Citizen is a sandbox. Like Star Citizen has like no real like goal. It has like no real story to it at the moment. It's just a literal MMO. Yeah, it's just a universe. And then we kind of make it what it is, which is good and bad, right? Because it needs more player interaction, but players don't want to interact with each other unless they're killing NPCs. Yeah, and the game loops do get kind of repetitive after a while. Like even if you are doing certain other missions, it does get pretty boring.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, I would say even like getting pirated is rare in this game. But like, what are we gonna do with the A2? I mean, there's no Gemtown going on.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, I plan on doing a lot of pirating in 3.18. I think pirating in 3.18 is gonna be legit. Oh, 30K. There you go. Sheesh, what a day. Let me just see if I can get back on here. Okay, well, at least we can get back on the PTU. Probably gonna be dead in the cave, though. Yeah, I want, like, when the spirit ships come out, I want to see, like, VIP escort missions. You know what I'm saying? Where you need, like, a couple of, like, pilots to slow fly, you know, slow fly some VIPs, like, around. Because they can add something like Pirate Swarm to it, right? Where you have to escort VIPs and you're just getting swarmed by fucking by NPCs. I think that should be legit. Let's see where I am. Who wants to bet cave and who wants to bet I'm at the space station? It does take a lot longer. Yeah, Chris, but you could even have it. You could even have it to where, you know, if you have a crime stat 3 or higher, you get those VIP escort missions to like take out players and take out the VIPs. And if they really want to go crazy with it, you know, you can make it to where if you're trying to take down the VIPs, you get more money if you capture them alive and you bring them back to like a base. So you could board the ship and, you know, take out the VIPs. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm pretty sure I died. So that's a good indication that I was killed by an NPC in the cave. And I'm naked here in my bed. Trying. So I'm already having the MFD problem.